A Summer in Our Hearts is one of those free visual novels Steam keeps recommending to me. This is a new one. In fact, it only came out last week, so this is about as new as it gets. Our protagonist, who you can name yourself, is unhappy with her life and has decided to go travelling to find herself. So she takes a summer job in a bookshop in a small Japanese town where everyone speaks American for some reason. We know they speak American because there is voice acting. A free game with voice acting. That's quite a bonus, even if it is only for 2 characters. Speaking of which, let's meet them. This is Azami. She runs the bookshop. She's quite serious and stern, a no-nonsense businesswoman. The other is Sayuri, and obviously she has to be the exact opposite. She is irrepressibly cheerful, and I hate her. I find people like that rather tiring company. There is a scene early on where she and our hero visit a coffee shop and she talks about her favourite types of what passes for coffee these days, but are basically just desserts in a mug. In real life, I would have sneaked off when she wasn't looking. Anyway, at its heart, this is the story of 3 middle-class people whining about things that aren't problems. Our hero can wander off whenever she wants and get a job just to find herself rather than because she has to pay the bills. Azami is apparently a disappointment to her family because she chose to run a bookshop instead of becoming a doctor or a lawyer or something. And Sayuri comes from a rich family with their own successful business. She wanted to break out on her own, but now has to go home and join the family firm where she can expect to have a comfortable life without ever having to struggle to pay the rent or put food in her belly. Oh, my heart bleeds. I don't want to be too critical. The art is great, the story is well written, and the voice acting is pretty good. A playthrough takes about 2 hours, and there are multiple endings, though I'm not sure how many. It didn't appeal to me so much because I have an aversion to rich people complaining, but if you're the sort of pampered individual that takes everything for granted and considers it a human rights violation when your local supermarket stops stocking your favourite brand of macadamia nut milk, then maybe you should give it a go. You might find it relatable.